A Tale of Two Cities is an historical novel written by Charles Dickens. It was first published in 1859. It is based on causes and effect of French Revolution during the time period of 1775 to 1792. Dickens was not a historian. He joins with Carlyle in showing the reasons for French Revolution. He does not show the persons and events of real people from history, but he uses these details for his portrayal of characters. The thesis of the novel is revolution can happen in England too. Stupid and hard-hearted aristocracy was responsible for this blood-shedding revolution. The story of novel shows the effects of French Revolution on domestic life of a group of private individuals. Mr. Lorry and Miss Lucie Manette go to Paris to take Dr. Manette, who has released from Bastille after 18 years imprisonment. During this solitary confinement, Dr. Manette has forgotten his real identity as a physician, and he has become a cobbler and makes shoes obsessively. He hardly speaks a word. After releasing, he is living with Defarge family, who runs a wine shop and are the leaders of revolutionaries. Mr. Lorry and Miss Lucie take Dr. Manette to London, where he gets back to normal life and started practicing as a physician. Dr. Manette and Lucie witness a court trial of Charles Darnay with Mr. Lorry. Darnay is accused of giving confidential information of England to Paris. It proves wrong when Mr. Stryver presents Sidney Carton, quite similar person to Darnay, who is a barrister in this court. Barsad and Clyme are spy of London who put this charge on Darnay. Court leaves Darnay because of Carton. Charles Darnay is in fact an aristocrat of Paris and belongs to Evermont family. Darnay's father has died, and his uncle Marquis is heartless and criminal person who killed a child, Gaspar, a son of poor peasant, under his carrot and throws a gold coin to father in response. Gaspar's father murders Marquis because of such a cruelty. Darnay renunciates his name, his family, his wealth, and shifts London with his new name, Charles Darnay. He is a teacher of French language. He is also visitor of Manette family and starts loving Lucie. Sydney Carton also likes Lucie, but he has not guts to inspire Lucie. He promises Lucie that he likes him very much. He tells Lucie that he is not marriageable to her, but he promises her to do anything for her in life. Lucie gets married to Darnay and have a 7-year daughter. Mr. Lorry and Carton are still visitors of this family. Conditions are declining in France. Lorry finds a letter for Evermond, Charles Darnay. It is a letter from Gable, who is caretaker of property after the death of Marquis Evermond. Gable is a servant and not an aristocrat, but revolutionary accuse him of being sympathetic to Evermonds and imprisoned him. Gable asks Darnay to come and help him. Darnay arrived at Paris and arrested. Dr. Manette and Lucie come to release Darnay. The court leaves Darnay on the account of his good reputation, renunciation of property, and Manette's family. Revolution has started in Paris. Revolutionaries storm Bastille, where Mr. Manette has been imprisoned for 18 years. Mr. Defarge is the leader of revolutionaries. Mr. Defarge finds a letter in the cell of Dr. Manette in which he finds the reason of Manette's imprisonment. It was Marquis Evermond who raped a young girl and killed her husband. Only a little girl is saved. That little girl is Madame Defarge, who is making plan for decades to take revenge. On the account of this letter, Darnay is arrested again after his release and sentences to death. At this time, Carton comes and pleads Darnay and replace Darnay with him. A useless person throughout his life now has become a superhuman. He resurrects Sydney and sacrifices his life on guillotine to keep his promise with Lucie.